While creative and technical roles in the film industry capture most of the limelight, it is the business and administrative professionals who finance, coordinate, protect, and strategically position every production for success. These individuals act as the invisible architects, navigating complex landscapes of contracts, negotiations, union rules, financing models, intellectual property, scheduling, human resources, and global distribution. This module provides a deep and detailed examination of the core administrative and business-oriented roles within the film ecosystem, such as producers, studio executives, legal counsel, publicists, production accountants, and unit production managers, UPMs. It explores how these professionals create the structural foundation that enables creative teams to flourish. Particular attention is paid to industry economics, contract law, talent management, distribution networks, and the increasingly important roles played by film marketing strategists and data analysts in a digitally driven world. Moreover, the module emphasizes the cross-functionality and multidisciplinary fluency required for success in these careers. From handling production insurance and funding applications to negotiating union contracts and selling distribution rights to global platforms, administrative professionals are required to exhibit financial literacy, legal awareness, negotiation tact, and organizational discipline at an elite level.
By the end of this module, you will be able to analyze the structure and dynamics of the film business landscape, understand legal, financial, and contractual foundations of film production, evaluate the role of administrative professionals in managing risk and compliance, demonstrate awareness of marketing, distribution, and audience strategies, identify current trends shaping the global film industry's business models, the role of the producer as a business executive, line producer versus executive producer versus associate producer, roles and responsibilities, development financing, budgeting, and risk management, pitching to investors, studios, and grant bodies, creative versus commercial conflict resolution, executive producers as financiers, marketers, and strategists, film financing and investment models, equity financing, soft money, tax incentives, pre-sales, film grants, crowdfunding, Kickstarter, Seed and Spark, and government schemes, co-production treaties and international joint ventures, recoupment schedules and waterfall structures, completion bonds and insurance guarantees, contracts, legal counsel, and rights management, types of legal agreements, option purchase agreements, talent contracts, licensing, intellectual property, IP, protection, copyright, fair use, public domain, distribution and exhibition rights, theatrical, broadcast, streaming, chain of title documentation and clearance workflows, entertainment lawyers, litigation, arbitration, deal-making, unit production managers, UPMs, and line producers, scheduling, budgeting, crew hiring, union compliance, script breakdowns into shooting schedules and call sheets, logistics, locations, transportation, accommodations, meals, crisis response, weather, strikes, health emergencies, budget supervision, and overrun mitigation, production accountants and financial controllers, payroll processing, expense tracking, and tax compliance, budget planning, above the line versus below the line, petty cash reconciliation and per diem management, financial reporting for financiers and completion guarantors, use of accounting software, movie magic budgeting, PSL3, QuickBooks for film, talent agents, casting directors, and contract negotiators, representation, actor, writer, director, and DOP agents, negotiating fees, points, perks, exclusivity, and back-end deals, casting budgets and union scale negotiations, SAGAFTRA, equity, legal issues with minors, non-disclosure agreements, conflict clauses, building long-term industry relationships and reputations, distribution, sales agents, and exhibition strategy, domestic versus international distribution, Roles of sales agents at film markets: Cannes, Berlinale, AFM. Streaming rights, VOD platforms, and hybrid release models. Negotiating territory rights and output deals. Distribution deliverables, M&E tracks, dialogue lists, subtitles. Marketing, public relations and publicity. Marketing assets, posters, trailers, EPKs, social media campaigns, festival strategy and press screenings. Working with PR agents, media buyers and influencers. Crisis PR and brand reputation management. Digital analytics, SEO optimization, and algorithm-targeted promotions. Data analytics, market research, and trend forecasting. Using audience data to shape production and distribution decisions. Heat maps, watch time, churn rate, audience retention reports. Predictive analytics in green lighting and casting decisions. Software and tools, Tableau, Google Analytics, HubSpot, Netflix's in-house tools. Ethical concerns around data privacy and manipulation. Industry regulations, unions, and organizational culture. Overview of guilds and unions: DGA, PGA, IA, TSE, SAGA, FTRA, WGA. Employment classification: staff versus freelance versus contractor. Inclusion, equity, diversity standards, e.g. AMPAS representation rules. Occupational safety, mental health provisions, COVID-19 protocols. Studio policies, HR protocols, and set decorum.